Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Cookie Clicker of all things. So this is a game that's been out, I've heard it said that it was 2013 when it came out originally. I tried it way back in the day. This is the king of idle clickers, absolutely the vanguard of the modern movement, and you're seeing it all sort of getting implemented in all sorts of different game systems. Now, I like idle clickers. It's a guilty pleasure, what can I say? This, as I understand, is identical in every way to the web version. It's just the Steam release. So if you have like an unhealthy obsession with achievements and think they add some sort of value to gaming, you could always pay money to play one with achievements, or you could support the developers by buying it. But I'm pretty sure you could just get the normal free-to-play one in the sort of web browser. Apparently there's been updates ever since as well. So the game's nearly 10 years old and it's still getting updated. So we're gonna have a look at it today and get into it now that it's released on the Steam build. But like I said, this, for all intents and purposes, it should be identical. So what is it? A clicker is, well, you'll probably bloody see, you just click. You feel like making cookies, but no one wants to eat your cookies. All right, so you click in, you make cookies. We make cookies, we're getting achievements, yay. And that's it. That's it. Now what we can do over here, what's this? Cursor, auto clicks once every 10 seconds. All right. God, you can't see. Oh, actually, no, you can see these. My overlay's giving me achievements as well. So, there you go. 0.1. So what you basically do is you reinvest. Oh, it's the little fingers or auto clickers. Okay, cool. So basically, you reinvest your earnings. What's this? Upgrades, reinforced index finger. The mouse and cursors are twice as efficient. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's keep going. Let's keep earning. Like I said, there's something fucking mesmerizing about these games. I can buy grandma. Nice. Okay, let's just keep upgrading the cursors. Double click. Look at me getting achievements. Validation, let's go. Alright. So you can see that the cost of the base thing will incrementally increase, right? So, like, there is actually something to be said about meta strategies on how to proceed with a clicker, right? You could, now that we know that grandma's there and we've got these other upgrades, you could actually save up and you could try and jump up to the next upgrade. Or you can do what I often do is I just, under any and all circumstances, buy the cheapest thing. There is obviously a decay in efficiency, like this upgrade that cost us, what, two cookies at the beginning now costs us 53. And it's only adding the same sort of linear progression as well. So the value is dropping off, right? But I don't particularly care, to be honest. Because we'll get to a point that when it eclipses grandma, it costs more than $100, well, I'll buy grandma then. But that's sort of the point, you know, you can go about it however you want. I don't really know how far down the rabbit hole Cookie Clicker goes. There's another one called the paperclip one. I don't know what it's called, right? But look it up. Paperclip idle clicker. It's free. It's a web browser, and the whole idea is that you need to make paperclips, and it sort of takes that sort of, well, I've heard the anecdote, but maybe it's based on someone's, you know, philosophical musings. The idea of if you told an AI to make paperclips and you let it just run itself, it'll make paperclip factories and it will start making facilities where it melts down people into paperclips until the entire universe doesn't exist anymore. It's just paperclips. Like, I kind of find that fascinating, and that's sort of what that game is, essentially. You go until the entire existence is paperclips, which is funny. I wonder if maybe this Cookie Clicker goes in the same direction. I guess we'll find out. Right, so we're going to buy grandma. Actually, we're not going to buy grandma. I'm going to buy this. The mouse and cursor are twice as efficient. Yes. So you can see there we're getting 2.8 per second. See, it's clicking up fairly passively. Oh, and I'm getting 2 per click. Cool. Grandma, what do you do? A nice grandma to bake more cookies. Now, what is this? What is this? Sheila, age 100. What does she do? Does she just cook them for us? Grandma's cookies. Does she actually do something? Each grandma produce 1 cookie per second. One grandma producing 1 cookies per second. Okay, cool. Right, all the grandmas are lining up to build cookies. Nice. Good, Nan, good. So now it's starting to get a little out of hand. I can build a farm? Okay, that's cool. What we got up here? Forwards from grandma. Grandmas are twice as efficient. Oh, fantastic. That's exactly what we need, efficient grandmas. Now look, I'll be honest, like I said, this is an indie showcase channel, right? I do further episodes on things when people, you know, when it's a bit popular, there's a bit of an audience. I'm kind of happy to fill the void, honestly, if there's a game that's not getting mainstream attention, but there is clearly a hungry audience for it. So look, this video obviously serves to shout this out and raise awareness and let you know, because there are younger generations that might not even know about this, you know. Shit, there'll be older generations that probably missed out on the idle clickers as well, I guess. But funnily enough, every time I cover an idle game, it goes fairly well. Like, I don't want to curse this video. So, like, dare I say, if people want this to turn into a series, look, I'll do it. I'll do it, but, you know, it's a very strange thing that every time I play a clicker, people rock up to watch it. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. It's very strange. Like, I suppose maybe there's a catharsis from watching someone click. What is this? What is that? Frenzy. Cookie production. Oh, okay, well, Dr. Pirate's Bakery. Is that my bakery? Well, I'm leaning into this frenzy. That's cool, actually. That changes the gameplay a little bit, right? Do I lean into the frenzy, or do I, like, should I be buying upgrades as well? Probably. Bugger it. What's the farm do? Probably just gives me shit, you know? I'll loot all those upgrades I can get. Oh. Go, 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 go. Alright, so that frenzy thing is cool. That actually made my little plan fall over a little bit. I had to decide which way to go with that. Alright, I can see the ticker on the top, so I'll just ride it. Ride it, baby. So the farm is what? The farm is growing bloody cookies? Is that what's going on here? Grows cookie plants from cookie seeds. Yeah, no, that's reasonable. Thank you. Okay. Go, cookie, go. Dude, we're making cookies like no one's business. Can I rename my thing? Doctor, what should your bakery be? Gronk's. Gronk's. Confirm? Gronk's Bakery. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Look at all the grandmas lining up. They're loving it, man. Making 72 cookies per second. To which I say good. More grandmas, please. And that's it. That's all this game is. 1.4 million cookies for that upgrade, eh? Oh, we'll get there. Oh, we'll get there. Your cookies bring all the boys to the yard. Oh. Unsightly lumps found on sea squirts near cookie facilities. They pretty much always look like that, says biologist. Oh, okay. Yep. So my cookies are having disastrous effects on maritime wildlife? I guess, yeah, wildlife. Sea life? Average person bakes 1 cookie a year. Factoid actually statistical error. Gronk, who has produced 26,000 cookies in their lifetime, is an outlier. Fair enough. Okay, these little news updates to keep me busy are great. Now, what is this? Why does it say mute? Minimize this building. Ah, it's not really mute, is it? I did hear, now I can't confirm, that someone managed to import their save into this game from, you know, playing Cookie Clicker for 10 years or something, and it gave them like 100 achievements. So there you go, you degenerates that think achievements mean something. So do these fade eventually, or do I have to... Oh no, there you go, I can close them all. Okay, cool. So I'm curious where it goes. Like, I actually can't remember the last time I played Cookie Clicker. And honestly, it would have been right when the genre was starting to get going, right? As I said, I got hooked on paperclips. There are some that do some really interesting, like, narrative journey stuff. That's some of the ones I looked like. Your Chronicle, I think it was. You know, where there's the amount of systems in the game is just insane. So I'm actually curious, because obviously this is sort of the original and the best, I guess, which would probably make it the most simple, but it's been updated over the years, so maybe they've just added more shit. And I'm curious how, like, the humor behind it, I think it's just a goldmine for these sort of things, because you're clicking cookies. You know, you can go in all sorts of weird directions. But I wonder, like, is it literally just going to be this down here? We've got this store up here with these perma upgrades too. Like, you know what I mean? I wonder where it goes. Does it just stay with these upgrades, or do we get more? How much for these? Are they in price order? They look like they are. 5k, eh? Well, what sort of upgrade is that? Grandmas are twice as efficient. That's pretty significant. Mouse and the cursors are twice as efficient. There, you know what? There might be an argument for pushing through to those upgrades if you can afford them. What's that going to cost? It's like 10 seconds to get to this. $100? 146. That's a pretty big jump. At a certain point, is my clicking is barely making any impact now. Maybe do I just jump for the next upgrade? I don't know. Maybe I will. Like, we're up to 5,000 again already. What's this? Farms are twice as efficient. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, yeah, at a certain point, doubling the overall efficiency of my cursors, right? Or buying, what? 4 of them? 5 of them? Oh, maybe doing the jump to 10k is better. I mean, it absolutely is. Here we go. Boom, 160. Oh, yeah. Wasn't that great? And the next one's 11,000. 11,000, but that's just for farms. Is there a way to... Peanut. Oh, they've all got ages and names. Sheila's still going strong though, leading the pack. Farms. 5 farms producing 40 cookies per second. Right? 92 cookies per second. Oh, here you go. 57% of total cookies per second. Ah, isn't that interesting? How much is the cursor giving us? 17%, so bugger all. Oh, maybe there are some smarter investments to be made here. Okay, well look, that's nearly at 11,000. So let's just send that up. I guess the cursor has a better effect on, well, my cursor, not necessarily the finger upgrades. So hang on, that should double that. So that should double up to 80 cookies per second, right? 40% of the cap. What about you? 50,000? Okay, that's actually unreasonable. What sort of percentage increment can we get there? Oh, 5%? Significant. Significant. $51. Well, there you go. Maybe just being stubborn and buying the cheapest thing is not the smart move, you know? However, the multiplicative nature of these upgrades, it's good. There's some nuance to this. So we're at 264, 280. It's a big jump. $284. Only jumped 4. That jumped 1. Oh man. So the mine's 12,000. Maybe that's what we save for. I don't know. So I believe the other thing is my cookies now have their own website. Oh, nice. So this should run when you log out in the background. That's usually what they do. You know, don't ask me how. Well, you know what? It's probably just got some sort of, it compares to the clock and it figures out how much it would have earned over that time. Yeah, no, that actually makes a lot of sense to me. I shouldn't have bought that. I want to buy the mine. Mine's out cookie dough and chocolate chips. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense to me. Now, I wonder, does this keep scrolling right or can we actually fill the bar? I wonder. So baked right now. Oh, that was big. That jumped up 40. Or 50 even. Well, geez, maybe there's something to be said about buying the most expensive thing. But within a reason, like, we're not going to save up for 1.4 million. There we go. 13,800. Big oof. Yeah, so that doesn't actually affect my clicking at all. Now, hang on. We just got another upgrade then somewhere. I just saw that jump forward. What is this? Kitten helpers. If you have milk, the cats help. Yuck. Well, of course there are cats in this. Let's go. Factory, eh? Yeah, so you walk away for a day, you come back, you'll have a bazillion cookies, and you'll be able to buy some of the really high tier shit. So, you know, there's that, I suppose. See how much it's jumping though? The cursor just jumped from 4,000 to 4,600. So even though like the efficiency is dropping off, the cost is just going to jump up. It's clearly on like an exponent curve of some sort. So the cost of the cursor will catch like the cost of the mine and all that in record time. So I don't know. There's probably something to be said about just taking the L on it. Look at that. That jumped $700. Let's see, we might jump up to another mine. Oh, she's at 15,000. Oh, yeah. Poof. Up to 18. So I don't know, maybe you could come up with a system like, how far do you want to stretch as a, maybe like as a direct relationship, not really a function, but a relationship to your like cookies per second, your CPS. So at the moment we're at like 500. I don't know, maybe you say, well, 10 times that's not really helpful because we're being outpriced. You can see there 6,000 already. 100 times that? 100 times that would be 50,000. No, that's not reasonable. $60 times might be, well, 60 would be kind of tough math to constantly be doing on the run. But if that's per second, maybe 30. 30 times would be the jump. You know, half a minute, basically. Give it, well, you know, plus us clicking as well. So if we're doing like 500 plus change, you know, I guess you could call it 600 cookies per second. Like maybe you round it. 600 cookies per second. Oh, here we go, we'll take that mine. And we'll go into 30 seconds. So 612, 1800. The mine's 20,000, so we might make that jump, but we'll make the jump to the most expensive thing thereafter, which is that. Oh, here we go, frenzy. That changes everything. Oh wait, lucky. Wait, what was that? What was that? I guess I didn't read it. It's not a frenzy then. Or rather, actually, when would be a reasonable time to jump to the factory? That's probably the question, right? If we're doing 600 per second, and that'd be 6,000 in 10. Like, how long is reasonable enough to wait to get the factory, right? A minute? What's your attention span like, you know? $60,000 would be 100 seconds. And that's still not close. Maybe just do 100 seconds. What's that? It's like a minute and a half. Like, I don't really want to do it in sixes because I don't really want to exercise my fucking grey matter that much. And it's not the most complicated math, but like having to constantly update it every time you upgrade your DPS. Yeah, so we'll just say 100. So 70,000. Now what's going on here? Okay, look, lubricated dentures. So let's save up for that. So that's okay. Grinding for a minute and a half to make a jump, I don't think is a terrible strategy. However, see, that's the other thing as well. Like, even if you're buying the overpriced stuff, you are still incrementally changing your cookies per second. So it might be, you know, 100 to 1, but it will bear out as an investment. That's sort of the thing. What's this? Clicking adds 1%. Wait, clicking gains 1% of your cookies per second. Wait, that's actually pretty fucked. 15? So I find myself arguing for the lowest costs now. even though like the return on investment immediately, like the cursor, the bonus that you get, auto clicks once every 10 seconds, is just outrageously small. However, it's reinvesting money. Like, see how we can buy these updates right now, even though they're exorbitant. Every fucking second that goes by that we do not reinvest is a second of a slightly higher DPS lost. And that will still bear out in the longer term, right? It might take a while to recoup. Like, say the cursor's, what would you call it? Like the cost efficiency. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not an economist. But it's getting to a point where, like, you know, we're paying 10,000 cookies for something that's going to earn like 1 cookie every 10 seconds or whatever. But all it's doing is lengthening the thread, but time's infinite, right? So in theory, that investment will always bear out and it will always be worth it, even if it takes, I don't know, 6 months to recoup. It will recoup, because there is no real end state. So yeah, no, I'm going to stand firm on the idea that always reinvest every cent as soon as possible. And if you're sitting on any money for any amount of time, you are misappropriating those finances. Or not, oh well, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that's the best term though. Yeah. Yeah. So how are we doing now? 750 cookies per second. Got an army of grandmas. Stinky. Imagine Maud. Imagine living bloody 82 years with the name Stinky. I'm going to go ahead and say I think it's a nickname, but okay. Now we've got the little mines as well. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I can't escape. I guess I go to options. So there you go, Cookie Clicker. Check it out. It should be on Steam, but like I said, you can play it for free on the web version. And from what I understand, the versions are identical, and the sort of updates are going to be rolled out side by side as well. So, you know, I don't think you'd be missing out on anything significant if you didn't get the Steam version. Unless, you know, of course, you're a degenerate that gives a fuck about achievements. But look, I'm here to recommend games, not deal with your personal problems. All right, so let me know what you thought. Let me know if you're one of the weird people that wants to see this turn into a series. To make a bloody 200 episode series sitting here talking shit about Cookie Clicker. Okay, I could get behind it, to be honest. This is the closest thing to my downtime during my working day. So I'm happy to just sit here and record videos all day for Cookie Clicker. All right, team, might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.